You're the kind of man who knows how to win. You've crushed it in business, but let's be honest, you're good at just about everything. Well, except for your health. You're not showing up in every area of your life like you should. Your health, your fitness, they're not where they need to be. And deep down, you know it. Every time you look in the mirror, you're reminded. You've got your career locked down, but when it comes to your body, when it comes to your energy and your overall health, you're dropping the ball. And that's gotta change. So let's start with something most men overlook: gratitude. Yeah, I know it sounds cliche, but hear me out. When you start focusing on what you already have instead of what's missing, everything shifts. Gratitude creates momentum. You've built a good life for the most part, and you're happy. But if you're consistently chasing what's next without appreciating where you are, you're going to lose your edge. So be grateful of what you currently have. Be thankful that your body is healthy now and you're still able to do things. You can walk. You've got both legs. You woke up this morning. You want to be grateful for the things that you currently have, because once you are thankful for those, you will be granted more. Gratitude keeps you grounded, and it's the fuel that'll keep you going when the grind gets tough. You can't be complacent, but you also can't forget to appreciate the wins that you already have. That's what's going to keep you hungry. That's what's going to keep you focused and aligned with the big picture. I've messed up big time in my life. I'm a recovered alcoholic. I struggled with drinking for 15 years before I could get sober. The 4 DUIs I was convicted of when I was stuck in the bottom of so many bottles. The loss of freedom when I had my driver's license revoked, and the time I spent in jail. I'll talk about that another day in another video, but just know that I'm over 10 years sober, and I've helped a couple of dozen men and women both to sober up. And because of what I've been through, as much as it sucked going through it, I'm grateful that I went through that, because it humbled me. It changed me. It allowed me to learn and become a better man. And the things that I learned, the experiences that I went through, have allowed me to help other men and other women as well to stop drinking and be able to change their entire life. So now let's talk about persistence. This is where the rubber meets the road. Yes, another cliche. The only way to win is to consistently show up every damn day, even when you don't want to. And you do. So that's why you're successful. You continue to show up every day when it comes to your career, but not so much when it comes to your health. And when you apply yourself, that same consistency that's gotten you successful and ahead in your career, that's what's going to take your health and fitness to the next level. I want you to think about it like this. Building muscle is like sharpening a blade. It takes repetitive precision strokes to sharpen steel into something that cuts. You don't need to see the blade getting sharper with every grind, but you trust that with every stroke, the blade is getting sharper and sharper. The same with your health. It's a daily grind. The unseen work that leads to those sharp results, the work you do in the dark when no one is looking, will show up in the light. And the work that you don't do will show up as a spare tire around your waist. Consistency is the key. You've got it in your DNA. Just apply it to your health the same way that you've applied it to your career, and you're gonna win. So here's the next thing you need to remember. Winners are willing to lose. You didn't get to where you are today by playing it safe, did you? Champions don't avoid risk. They face it head on. You think successful people haven't taken hits? You think they haven't faced failure? You think they haven't been embarrassed? Pfft. Come on. They've lost more times than you've even tried, and they've come back stronger. Losing isn't the problem. Staying down is. I faced bankruptcy as I was growing my business. Most entrepreneurs have. And until I learned that, I was embarrassed. But I never quit. And I made it through. So I'm proud of myself because there are lots of men's lives that I need to still impact. And if I had quit, if I had filed bankruptcy, instead of going and going and going when times got tough, when I thought I was never going to make it, if I hadn't persisted, there are literally thousands of men, thousands of families that I would not have impacted. And the real failure is never getting started, never getting in the game because you're too scared of what might go wrong. You didn't get to where you are today by staying in your comfort zone. The comfort zone, where you're at right now, nothing is going to grow there. So don't let fear keep you from leveling up in your health and leveling up in your fitness. And this leads to the mindset shift. It's not win or lose. It's win or learn. Because men like us, we don't give up. We never give up. There's no such thing as failure when you never quit. When you hit a setback, and there will be many, it's just information. It's feedback on what you need to adjust so you can continue to move forward. You already know this from business. There are no straight paths to success. It's the same with your health. Every setback is a setup for a comeback, an opportunity to get better and better and better. You either win or you learn. Losing, that's not even part of the equation. And lastly, let's talk about betting on yourself. This is where most men hold back, but I know that you're different. You consistently bet on yourself day in and day out, and it's paid off. So why aren't you doing the same with your health? You may not have been successful in the past, and that in itself is what holds most men back. You don't believe in your mind that it's possible. You don't believe in your heart that you are deserving of losing the weight and then keeping it off. You don't believe that you are a fit, strong, and healthy man. And this is the identity piece that has been holding you back. Why you haven't taken it to the next level. Give yourself permission to win. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions to get started. There is no such thing as the perfect time. There is no such thing as the perfect moment. You can't control everything, but you can control how you show up. So this is the moment. Pick the moment and get started. You've got to go all in on yourself. You've got to bet on you and your ability to push through when times get tough, to rise to the occasion and to make shit happen. Even when the odds are stacked against you. You've done it before and you can do it again, but you just need to get started. See, what I outlined are the traits that define a champion, and you already have them. You've proven it in business. And now it's time to bring that same mindset, that same winning mentality to your health and your fitness and your life outside of the office. Your thoughts create your beliefs, and your beliefs create your actions, and your actions create your habits, and your habits create your lifestyle. So when you change your thinking, everything else changes. You know what needs to be done. The only question is, are you ready to do it? So what I need you to do right now is go down in the description below this video. Find the link for the Shredded Executive Protocol. Click that link, download it, and change your life. I'll talk to you soon.